Jaya Radha Madhavam Kunya Vishnu Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Namaskatyam Devanavam Devim Sarvatim Vyanam Dodhyamudire Nastavaisya Bhaktesu Nityam Bhaktasya Bhagavati Uttamastuke Bhakti Naistike. We will be reading this morning from the 10th canto, chapter 51, the liberation of Macedonia, text 54 and 55. 55 is on the board, so I will first read 54. I must say that on both verses, extensive commentaries by Sanatana Goswami and Jiva Goswami, and also Vishwanath Bhakti Thakur, that I'm a bit surprised that there is no Bhakti here. But maybe these translations of these commentaries were not all available at the moment they wrote these commentaries here. But I will first read text 54. Manye mano ka isha te krito ajanu banda paramo yatrichaya yat pratyate santubir eka sargaya vanam viviksapir abandabhumi pain. Translation. My Lord, I think you have shown me mercy. This my attachment to my kingdom has spontaneously ceased. Such freedom is prayed for by saintly rulers of vast empires who desire to enter the forest for life solitude. Text 55, which is on the board. Please repeat. Nagamaneyam tavapada sevanat akinshana pratyataman. People. Aradhyakastam iyapavakadamage. Benito agyo palamat. Amayenyam tavapada sevanat. Akinshana pratyataman. People. Aradhyakastam iyapavakadamage. Benito agyo palamat. Ayenyam tavapada sevanat. Akinshana pratyataman. Aradhyakastam iyapavakadamage. Benito tavapada sevanat. Akinshana pratyataman. Ayenyam tavapada sevanat. Akinshana pratyataman. Aradhyakastam iyapavakadamage. Benito Ayenyam tavapada sevanat. Akinshana pratyataman. Nakamayam tavapada sevanam. Krishna I do not desire another Dava, your father of the feet, Sevanat, and the service, Akinshana, by those who have nothing material, who want nothing material, Vachatamat, which is the favorite object of entity, Varam, Om, Vivo, all powerful one, Aradya, worshipping, Gaha, who, Tvam, you, indeed, Abhavaga, of liberation, Dham, the bestower, Hare, O Lord Hare, Pranita, virtues, Arya, the spiritual advanced person, Varan, born, Ati, his own, Bandhanam, goes of bondage. Translation and purport by Sri Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada by the disciples of Sri Bhaktivedanta. O all-powerful one, I desire no boon other than service to your lotus feet. The boon was eagerly sought by those free of material desire. O Hari, what enlightened person who worships you, the giver of liberation, would choose a boon that goes his own bond? One line. The Lord offered Motshukunda anything he desired, but Motshukunda desired only that. This is pure Krishna. Om Ajnana Timandasya Janantana Smakya Sakshurvetam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah Shri Chaitanya Vistam Staptam Yena Bhutale Shyamukalam Yamdarati Sma Palantikam Vandeham Shivu Yoda Adakamanam Shivu Vaishnamam Kirupam Jagatam Sakam Raghunatam Tam Tam Sajivam Sarvetam Sarvatam Bhaitam Saitam Krishna Kanya Devam Kiranda Krishna Padam Sakamavita Shikshana He Krishna Gona Sinu Dino Bando Jyate Gopesha Gopakanta Ganabekanta Stutim Dapakam Shna Gongi Rambi Manashve Krishna Sutade Pakakal Krishna Kripashin Vaidashan Patman Pankyo Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Namo Vishnu Krishna, Buddha Vishnu, Namaste, Saraswati, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So this is nearly the end of this wonderful pastime of the liberation of Muchukunda. Muchukunda is about on behalf of the demigods, and he has done a very good job. And all the demigods wanted to offer him benedictions. All of them. How many million? 33 million demigods. And they said, you can ask everything you want. We can give you everything you want, but not liberation. That only Mukunda, Krishna, can give. But Mukunda was thinking, they want to offer me a benediction, but I didn't sleep so far for so many nights, always fighting. That if you are tired, you cannot enjoy anything. So what's the use of these benedictions? I first to get to sleep. So, and he asked the benediction that please give me the benediction that I can have an uninterrupted sleep. Someone who will interrupt my sleep, give me the power to burn him to ashes. That was, of course, Muchukuna was thinking, better they let me sleep. They don't disturb me, because otherwise, when I wake up, they will ask me again to fight. But Krishna combines things. There, on the other hand, you have Kalyavan, I think his name was Kalyavan, the king, who came to attack Mathura. And Kalyavan had got a benediction from, I think from Lord Shiva, that nobody could conquer him, even Krishna not, that he got a benediction. So Lord Krishna is always here to honor all the benedictions given by his devotees. That also the demigods are Sakam devotees, but still he honors their benedictions. But yeah, he had to honor the benediction Kalyavan. He could not kill him. But then he had also to honor the benediction given by the demigods, the Mutshakunda. Yeah. That the one who would wake him up, he would burn to ashes. So Krishna is the most intelligent, and he combined these two. So when Kalyavan attacked him, he ran away. It is that he was walking swiftly, and Kalyavan was trying to follow him. But Krishna, of course, in the Upanishad is whipped on the mind. So he was running after him, but he could not catch him. But Krishna led him to the cave where Muchukunda was sleeping. Of course, with the idea that Kalyavan would think, oh, who is sleeping here in this cave? He was thinking it must be Krishna, and he started to push and Mukunda woke up and burned him to ash. That's Krishna's plan, combined everything. Then later, Krishna appeared before Mutshakunda, and he revealed his identity. And these are these beautiful prayers of Mutshakunda. Two important aspects of our devotion service are mentioned. And the first verse is saying that I got detached from this, from all my kingdom, everything. But it's only by your mercy. That's the mercy part of the devotee. That's one thing. The Dharmi Buddhi Yoga, Krishna gives us realizations to the heart. It's only by His mercy that we become attached. And then in this verse, Muchukunda prays for what he really wants, what he wants. After hearing these prayers, Lord Krishna will give him the blessing. In your next life, you will become the son of a Brahmin, and it will be your last birth. You will get prema. But that's very nice. That's more or less a summary of the story. But although in our Bhagavatam, there are no commentaries, but there are extensive commentaries. Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, Jiva Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, and these commentaries embody very important principles for our devotion. First, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur makes the point because I will not read the commentaries because they are overlapping mostly. That is repeating. So, but I studied it yesterday and I tried to get essence. And Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur said that we can give up attachment by association of devotees. That's interesting. That Muchukunda prays that my attachment for my kingdom has ceased, but that spontaneously, just by your mercy. And that mercy is very rarely achieved. Great sages want this mercy. It's still very difficult. Vishwanath Thakur said, but easy to give up attachment by association of devotees. That's the power of association of devotees. And many devotees know that. Some come regularly to Radhadesh to get inspiration, to get again inspired just by association of devotees, and also that feeling, the attachment will surely come, but especially if one associates with akinshana devotees. That will be in the next verse, akinshana. That materially exhausted. Krinkunti speaks about that. Sanmashra Sudashya Edaman My God, that connection. From yeah. Sanmadya Sudashya Edaman Agatatitam Dadidatum Bhavat Vamakinshana Gochan. Vamakinshana Akinshana Gochan. Only those who are materially exhausted, who have done with the idea that I'm born in a nice family, that I'm aristocratic or whatever, or I'm a wealthy person, or I'm educated, or I'm beautiful. These are four things which we could say are intoxication. Intoxication. If you are affected by these intoxications, you cannot pray feelingly to Krishna. No feeling in the connection with Krishna, in our relationship with Krishna. And Tvama Krishna Gocha, because you Krishna, you can only be approached by those who are materially exhausted, Akinshan. No. And then Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur makes an interesting point. It's going deeper in that statement of Muchukunda, that my By your mercy, my attachment spontaneously ceased. And Vishwanath writes, the Lord destroys all attempts at Dharma Artha Kam for the devotees. It's interesting. Even if a devotee strives for that, consciously or unconsciously, that if it's selfish, it will never work out. Krishna will make you frustrated. That is his plan. He has a personal care plan for all of us. Ananya Sintyandamam Yeshna Paripasti Desha Nitya Vyuknam Yokshim Ramyam. Krishna says, yes, I protect all the advancements one devotee has made. And I give him what he needs to make more spiritual advance. He gives us what we need, not what we want. He knows what we need to give up. And that is his mercy. So it doesn't work out. But Krishna does that not with all devotees, Vishwanath. It does only, there is a condition. One should not be attached to the material energy. What does that mean? You may have material desires, but you want to give up this attachment. So that's a condition. We want to give it up. We may be too weak to give it up, but we want to give it up. Many times, Arjuna did also in the beginning of the 6th chapter. Krishna said, Hridaya Daurbalyam, weakness of heart, you can't give it up. So strong that. But we should, the point here is, Krishna will help us as we really want to give it up. We can't, but we want. We want means we pray for it. And Srila Prabhupada, in the 5th canto, you have this verse of Prahlad, praying to Narasimha. Namaste, Narasimhaya, Namaste, Asya, Vela, Vachanaka, Vachanam, Sikamasyam, Randaya, Randaya, Takasura, Sura, Vimala, Abhimatni, Vristya, Om. Prahlad Maharaj prays to Narasimha. Please, Narasimha, that you have these sharp nails, very sharp, like scissors. You conduct the surgery. You go into my heart and take everything away. Take all these material attachments. Take everything away that is an obstruction in my relationship with you. In the purport, Srila Prabhupada writes, a devotee should learn to pray like this. But praying like this requires courage. Because mostly we want to give up things, yes, we want, but not right now. That's a problem. One senior Mataji said to me, I went to Vrindavan and I prayed to Krishna Balaram, please take everything away what's an obstacle between me and you. You must have courage to pray like this. She came back from India and she heard that her husband had a relationship with another one. There it was. Krishna helped her. But of course, that's Krishna who does that. But he does that only if Vishwanath Bhakti Thakur says if we want to give it up. That Krishna is a super soul in the heart. And he respects all desires. That's yes. that if we want to enjoy this mood, Krishna says, don't forget me and you do your thing. But I want you to come back, but I want you to be my friend. 9:20, 29, Bhagavad Gita. Samam sarve bhutisha namit veshti navya yeva chandatamam bhaktya yashi. Yeah. So Krishna says, I'm equal to everyone of the super soul in the heart, but for my devotees, because they are a friend to me, I want to be a friend to them. So that's Krishna. Krishna, there's another level of relationship. Krishna has a relationship with everyone, but the devotee wants to have a relationship with Krishna in the heart with God. So Muchukunda was very much aware that I got your mercy because all these attachments spontaneously went away. That's because of your mercy. When Indradyumna Maharaj went with Narada Muni to see Brahma, to invite him for the installation of Jagannath Baladev Subhadra. Then they had to wait because Brahma was. Oh, because Brahma was listening or was seeing a performance of the Apsaras dancing and singing and the Gandharvas. And they had to wait 20 minutes. But then Brahma said to Indradyumna Maharaj, "We are here already 20 minutes. Many hundreds of years have passed. So all those who you knew on the earth, they are gone. And also all your relatives died, all gone." So Indradyumna Maharaj, he had to keep up his attachment. But already gone, done. The time difference between Brahma and Loka. So Krishna has different plans to purify us in various ways. But the most important thing here is we should be aware that we should want to be purified. So Muchukunda said, great saintly persons, they pray to become free from this attachment. And you gave it to me. So this is your mercy. Sometimes in the life of the devotee, we see things happening that we don't want to happen, but it happens. But then many years later, you see, practically that was good because by that I could give up that attachment many years later. And then also, this is a comment of Sanatana Goswami on this verse 52. Said, you have done this, you took away this attachment that because I had no power to do it. So that's the important point. That Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Prakriti Amani Guna Karma Sattva. Those who think they are the doer in this world, that because everything in this world is done by material nature, and Krishna says, I am controlled by material nature. They are vimudas, super bad. So that's a strong expression. Krishna explains in Bhagavad Gita also In the fifth chapter, Naiva Kinship Prometi, Yuktaman Yeta, there's one in divine consciousness, while speaking, seeing, while moving around, while opening eyes, closing eyes, and so on. And actually, I'm not doing anything because everything is done by material nature. So that's the sense that the devotee cultivates. I'm only one of these five factors of action, the karta, and the rest is done by the other four actions, controlled by the super soul. So I'm not the only doer. I'm dependent in my doing. I'm dependent on the mercy of Krishna. As a soul, I may desire to speak, but if Krishna doesn't want me to speak, I can't speak. He is doing the speaking, and I'm desiring. So it's a cooperation. The soul is a cooperator. And that is, the devotee is always aware of that. He thinks, yes, that if I have these plans and these plans and these plans for Krishna, but then the devotee always says, if Krishna willing, and not that that's by my mercy, no, if Krishna willing. And that is a sign of having no false ego. We see here that Mukunda says, you have done this because I have not the power to do it. Great saintly kings retire to the forest and they try to obtain this detachment, but you gave it to me. So that's a sign of freedom from false ego. Yeah. So in this verse 54, that it's Muchukunda explains, yeah, I've got your expresses, I got your mercy. I got your mercy. You gave me that mercy, which is sought after about great kings. And in the next he expresses what he really wants. Because Krishna had before said, you can ask me any boon that Krishna offered them whatever he desired. And Muchukunda is expressing here what he desires. And that's essential for all of us. Krishna consciousness, Srila Prabhupada, is changing our desires. That's the only thing. That's what the soul does. Attachment of desire. We have to redirect our desire or purify our desire. And to come to pure Krishna conscious desires. And Muchukunda expresses this purity, and that makes him qualified to go back to the spiritual world. And therefore, Krishna gave him the benediction. Your next life, you will become the son of a Brahman and develop Krishna prema. And that, because that's interesting. He could have said, yeah, he could have sent him immediately to the spiritual world. But no, he says you have to go to the process and then develop love for Krishna. You have got rid of your attachment. That's the first part, but then developing of love for Krishna. That then it gives him full opportunity and assurance after this next time. He will go back. That I got here when I was in, because we must say as more than one lifetime, I got a question. Someone came to see me in Prague, a devotee, and he came up with a purport of Srila Prabhupada, 3:15:24 purport. And in that purport it is said, it is not possible to go back to Godhead in one life. But in human form, one should at least understand the goal of life and begin Krishna consciousness. So he felt a little down that you cannot go back in one lifetime. You have to go to many lifetimes. But of course, we must see that in the light of all the other instructions of Srimad Bhagavatam. Lord Kapila Deva at the end of the third canto, he says, Aubadusvapatato Gayan Ashih Vartati Namatpyam Tepustapasteshu Vusas Nugayam Pramanchunamiginam Chete. Oh, how glorious are they whose tongues are chanting your holy name. Even if born in families of dog eaters, such persons are worshipable. Persons would chant the holy name of your Lordship. I think that's all of us. We are chanting the holy names of Krishna. Right? That persons who chant the holy name of your Lordship must have executed all kinds of austerities and fire sacrifices and achieved all the good manners of the Aryans. To be chanting the holy name of your Lordship, they must have bathed that holy place of pilgrimage, studied the Vedas, and fulfilled everything required. So this verse says, when you chant the holy name, you must have performed all austerities and fire sacrifices, achieved all the good manners of the Aryans. So all austerity and fire sacrifice we have done that. That's what the verse says. That's all it means. We have been busy with Krishna consciousness more than one life. But then someone went to Srila Prabhupada and said, this verse says we have executed all kinds of austerities and fire sacrifices. Is that really? Did we do that in previous life? The Lord asked Srila Prabhupada. And Prabhupada said, don't worry, I've done them for you. That's interesting, that answer. That, of course, Prabhupada said many times to his disciples, don't let me come back. You go back home, you go back home to God in this lifetime. And Bhaktivedanta Saraswati also said, you should make it in one lifetime. That means we should follow in the footsteps of Muchukunda. And change our desires to the desire of pure Krishna consciousness. So, first, Vishwanath Bhakti Thakur said, there are these akinshanas, those who are materially exalted. Like we quoted Queen Kunti, that who said, yeah, only with those who are materially exhausted, they can play feelingly to you, can develop a relationship. So what is the characteristic of one who is akinshana? Yes, not have these material desires, but that's not, I would say, that is the tastas lakshana, the secondary characteristic, the swarup lakshana, the essential characteristic of one who is akinshana is mentioned here by Vishwanath Bhakti Thakur, who says, one who is akinshana, he prays for bhakti, for pure devotional service. Yeah. So, and then he gives gradations of prayers of desires. I would say the second level of desire is one prays to Krishna for prema, love of God. But said it's second class. First class is the prayer of Muchukunda here. He prays and that's the most worthy prayer. And that prayer is, let me serve your lotus feet. That just let me serve you. It's nothing in return. Out of love, let me serve you. And and of course the verse finishes with a question. You, the giver of liberation, would choose, oh Hari, what an enlightened person who worships the giver of liberation would choose a boon that goes in his own bondage. So an intelligent person, after having worshipped you, he says, you will give bhakti, why should he accept boons that bind into this world? Shiva Goswami comments. Yeah, he makes the same point. Worshipping of attaining you, Anadya, who gives bhakti, apavarga. What person would accept bondage? No, they should pray for a special liberation, vimukti, a special liberation. And that liberation is and it's expressed here by Mochukunda. And Mochukunda has his own definition of pure devotional service. Yeah. So liberation takes place, he says, first thing, when the knot of ignorance is removed from our heart. And that knot of ignorance in the heart is removed by association of devotees. Again, association of devotees. That's the second time. And it was also the previous verse, to become free from attachment to this world. One must associate with the attention of devotees. And here the same thing. By that same association, the knot of ignorance is removed. Of course, when we come to this movement, that Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Sato Vicharasantamam Yechna Parapasti. It's Sato Vicharasantamam Yechna Sukatayana Ahta Chikna Shasta Dikhyana. All kinds of nice people who approach me, Krishna says. Those who are in distress, those who are curious, those who want to know the absolute truth. That in the beginning we were all like that when we came to you read Prabhupada the early history of ISKCON, that Paranam Maharaj said in the first Sunday feast in New York, that the devotees would take mountains of prasad. And when the mountain was gone, they went for seconds. But that attracted many people. In San Francisco, there were many drug addicts there. And And our temple became famous for them, for the place to come down after LSD. That this mantra meditation and then this prasadam, that was so their motivation was certainly not pure. That we come all with impure devotees and met with impure desires. That, but then at certain time one has to come out of ignorance by association of devotees. With some bandhajans there. One must start to understand who Krishna is. And then who we are. And our relationship is one of service. That, and that's the highest. Just wanting to serve Krishna. That, and then gradually all material considerations become secondary. Not secondary. That, and then one becomes pure and loses even the desire for liberation, just to serve Krishna. And that's Lord Chaitanya, Nadananda Chan, Sundarim Kaptavashi Skami, Mama Chamamishwari Bhavata. I don't want followers, I don't want all that, don't want beautiful. I only want your closeness, that for to engage me in your service, Bhavata, even in liberation. That is the words of Lord Chaitanya. You become a servant of the Lord and of everyone. And is ready to sacrifice everything out of love for everyone. Vasudeva Datta said to Lord Chaitanya that please transfer all the sins of all the living entities in this universe to me. I will suffer for them. Let them go back. That was his request. So this is expressed here. Also, Lord Krishna wants to bring us to that point. That we have a conclusion of Bhagavad Gita. And that is our mission. Man mana think of me. The purpose is that we help others to think of Krishna and engage them in devotional service so that they bhava bhakto, that they become Krishna's devotees. And then that they Matsai, they start to worship Krishna, Mam Namaskar, offer him respect, Krishna, Mam, and then surrender to Krishna. So that's our mission, to bring people into our movement, to bring them to the point of surrender, that they could get initiated. But then after that, Krishna continues. So one should explain this secret of devotional service to my devotees, not those who are not austere. That there is no one more dear than the preacher of Krishna consciousness. So after bringing them to initiation, we must make them all devotees who engage in the mission that and give their life for Krishna without asking something in return. That again is purity. This purity of devotional service is explained in so many verses. The highest occupation and duty for mankind is service to Adakshya, the Supreme Lord, who is not cannot be seen by material senses, but that should have two qualities: causeless, without any desire, selfish desire, and continuously, without interruption. And such devotional service will make us very happy. Happiness. Happiness by giving Krishna consciousness. And that there are many other definitions here. But of course, we know the example of the gopis and Narada Muni was asking a Brahmin, Krishna has a headache. He needs the dust of your lotus feet on his head to purify you. And the Brahmin said, no way. The feet are the dirtiest of the body. And then the dust on my feet, that if Krishna put that on his head, I'm going to hell forever for that offense. And then that same question was asked to Narada Muni, asked to the gopis, and the gopis said, oh, Krishna has a headache, or take the dust of our lotus feet, bring it immediately. And Narada Muni said, I am not afraid of going to hell. And they said, if Krishna is pleased and he gets rid of his headache by that, it will be our pleasure to go to hell. So that's sacrificing everything. Of course, the gopis, they sacrificed also everything. But that is factually what this Bhagavatam is teaching us. It's teaching us from the first verse, the second verse, Dharma Prachita rejecting all religious activities which are materially motivated. This Bhagavad Prana propounds the highest truth. But it's only, Vidyam Vastaramatra Vashivatam Tapom Prayangulanam. This is only understandable to devotees who are completely pure in heart. So even to understand that principle, which is explained in this verse, only devotees can relate that. So that is what I could say on this comments. Very nice comments. Thank you very much. Any question? Yes?
The lecture. My question is, can you elaborate a little bit more about the facts that the demigod can give so-called wounds? Sounds contradictory. That you become stronger than Christian stuff. Is that true?
You can't.
He gives a boon that you cannot be conquered, not even by Krishna.
Yeah.
So how can a demigod have the power to give such a boon? And is it a boon? Or makes somebody extremely proud.
Yeah, that's true. That's the difference between the demigods and Krishna giving boons. If the demigods give boons, they are not considering whether that is good for them. But Krishna is not like that. He gives only boons which are spiritually advantageous. But Krishna, he's a perfect manager. So if you have a GBC and you have temple presidents, if the temple presidents decide something, then a good and it's balanced, it's okay. Then the leader, the GBC or the zonal supervisor, must respect that. And if he wants to go against, he must discuss it. Krishna is also like that. He has these managers, the demigods, and sometimes they give a bit stupid boons, like Brahma to Hiranyakashipu for all these boons, and then Krishna had to come as Nrsimhadev to fulfill this, so that he would keep the word of Brahma. But then when Nrsimhadev appeared, he said to Brahma, don't give such foolish benediction. He was very clear with Brahma, don't do that again. But sometimes they do. And Kali became very proud of this. Was going to attack the Yadus and Krishna. But Krishna is more intelligent, Kali. And he made that solution that he would be killed by Muchukunda, who got also a boon of the demigods. So he used the boons of the demigods to but this is interesting. Yeah. So yeah, my girl much instructed me when I was in a difficult period. She said, much said, whatever good or bad happens in your life, she doesn't. The point it comes to the same thing. Always think Krishna is in control. And whatever arrangements he made, it's for good. Not easy to accept. Thank you. Yes.
Thank you. The next slide. So, thank you. So, please, would you could you elaborate a little bit on this point? So Prabhupada that we have to go back to this side. Back to go back. We have to try our utmost best to go back in this lifetime. But then on the other hand, you have Chaitanya, which has to come. Radhadesh, and said, I don't care if I go back or I come back to devotional health. I only want the possibility. I want to do devotional service birth after birth. So that whole conception of back to God that it's not it's God, it's the devotional service. Maybe another little bit.
Yeah, one who gives up and that desire liberation, Krishna will take him back to the spirit. But it depends also on the desire of the devotee. That if the desire, the devotee says to Krishna, use me as your instrument as you want. If you want me to bring this material world, serve, also good. But such a birth in the mission of Krishna that is considered already of having achieved liberation. That's such a person. And the example is Prabhupada. A journalist, Prabhupada. Do you remember? Can you remember at what age you became Krishna conscious? Prabhupada answer was maybe. So I can never remember a time when it's not Krishna conscious. So if one that Prabhupada was 4 years old, he was brought to the Mulik's temple at the other side of the street. But they worshipped this beautiful Radha Govinda ladies. I've been there with my government's brought me there. I've seen beautiful, it's still existing. And when Prabhupada was 4 years, he was a toddler. And he was looking for hours, gazing at the and a toddler of 4 years. You have difficulty to keep it calm while gazing. So many activities, but he was gazing. Going for hours. So we can understand this, that Krishna uses them as an instrument. Arjuna was traveling with Krishna from universe to universe. It's his service to do it again and again. But they are Nitya Siddha devotees. They are not suffering like we are. But they are in this world because Krishna wants. So Krishna respects our desire. But for sure, if you come to that point of giving liberation and come to Krishna, only want to serve you, whatever you want, that you have to do the protection of Krishna. Thank you very much. Good. And it's 9 o'clock. Thank you so much. Chandra Sriman Bhagavatam. Ila Prabhupada.